So, when last we left our group of adventurers, you all had been traveling through Frita after leaving Mother's Island. You stopped by Brintock Core to run an errand for Mendicus that turned into a couple other errands for other people as well. Eventually stealing the world's largest button made of mithril, collecting 250 pounds of mithril. You guys went to Sarajevo next, trying to, get out of town because you just committed a major crime. You went around to some of the god districts, spent some time there. You got all the mithril smelted down. It only cost you, I think, 20 pounds of mithril. You gave that away, kind of as a hush-hush, kind of as a payment for letting them and helping you work all the mithril down the bars, 5-pound bars. You then, the next morning, got word that the crime didn't go unnoticed and is being looked into, and there's a reward for information that leads to an arrest, 500 gold on y'all's heads. So you left Sarajevo and went to Tortolaria, where you hopped on the back of Kuzma as a walrus and went to the island that Vertus, the youngest brother of Alkahest, where he had last been seen. You all went through all the trials of the gods, willingly going and getting all of the keys rather than just taking the easy doors and going through, which eventually led you guys to getting some cool prizes at the end. Having chests to open with different things inside. Pavel got the Whip of Tiamat, the Chromatic Persuader. Alkahest is currently holding on to the Magus Scepter, which is the Wand of Azuth, and the Crown of Ioun, known as the Occultic Diadem. Mendicus opened a couple of the boxes in the middle of the night, but didn't choose to take anything out of them. And Kuzma got a bundle of sticks. And Vaden got a singular fist wrap.
Wrist wrap?
Fist wrap, wrist wrap, whatever, same idea.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you guys finished there, you finished talking to Vertus. He said you could rest there. In the morning, you all left and are heading down towards the ruins of Ioun on the back of a giant constrictor snake that is Kuzma. And that is where we pick up, with you all heading down the river. You guys left first thing in the morning, so depending on what you're looking to do right now.
Okay, so question, are we on this part of the river down here going down? Aren't we down here?
No, you would be up here.
Okay,
we're just starting
point.
the day. Yeah, you guys are heading towards the river, but you're in the middle of the lake.
Okay, so what is that? That's about 10 miles of a stretch?
Yeah, that's about a full day's
the
journey
island?
from there to the mouth of the river.
Did we just long rest or anything, or?
Correct. You guys, everybody should be long rested right now. Pavel just forgot.
Oh, are we?
Oh, I forgot to. So.
I'm going to do it just in case.
Yeah, everybody, you guys just long rested, just left the cavern.
Okay. As I assume when we beach, we go to this point, to this town that's unnamed?
We going to just some beach somewhere?
Well, once we hit, do we get off since it's a full day's journey across the lake and then camp on the shore side?
I mean, that's probably a good idea. How long do you want to ride?
Thank you.
A fucking giant water snake?
Well,
You can't swim if you not like riding.
No, I'm just saying, like, it seems kind of weird. We're all like, it's like this weird, like parade riding a choo-choo train or something.
well, how would you have it any other way, Medicus?
I voted for the walrus.
Yeah, slimy. Makes weird noises and whatever. Kuzma, do you eat large animals when you are in snake form?
Nah.
What about humanoids? Do you eat people?
Well, if they're maybe bad human, why not? Good protein.
Yeah, Medicus, get to the tail.
Yeah, choke me, snake daddy.
And if
See,
you
that's why I chose the walrus.
I'm just gonna keep on slithering down there.
Hey, what y'all arguing about?
Yeah, we're wondering if Kuzma is secretly gonna eat one of us.
Oh,
Now that he's a big old snake.
wait, that's Kuzma?
Yeah, you can't see this big mustache on his.
His head is in the water, Yasmon. It's when he pulls it out, it's sopping wet. I mean, just stay by the tail. He might eat you too.
Alrighty. And if you guys have nothing else, throughout the day, you do eventually get to the mouth of the river. You can see where it very much closes up following the current downwards. So yeah, you guys end up camping out at the mouth of this river. Keeping watch, or anyone like do anything in the evening?
Keep watch.
Wait, we're about to go to sleep?
Well, took a full day.
Yeah, you took about
Yeah,
10 hours on the river, so you guys are out.
Hey, y'all.
Where we're going? 1 mile an hour on this snake?
Yeah, it's a giant fucking snake.
There's a giant fucking snake pulling a bugbear, a robot.
True.
Well, I was about to say Mendicus, but that's like, pulling a bag of bones.
Hey, I float.
I'll hunt dinner while.
Here,
Okay.
Vaden, can you test something out for me?
Oh yes, of course. What do you need?
You see that little patch of land there on the other side of the river?
In what direction?
The the other side of it.
North, northeast, northwest. I mean,
Oh, just
you mean the island we just came from, Yasmon?
yeah, Vaden, I'll be honest, I don't have a compass.
I go and I teach him the directions because of the sun, the setting sun. I teach him northwest, northeast.
Okay, it's
I thought this place was flat.
We back to that. I teach him. I go ahead and teach him the northeast, southwest because of the sun setting. Assuming that Deitas, the sun rises in the east, sets in the west.
Yeah, the moons are different. There are 2 moons in the sky, so.
Okay,
That's
so
the
I
weird
teach
part.
him.
okay. The land's about west of here.
You say west?
You say west or east?
West.
Well, west is just land. Yasmin.
You see how many feet you reckon far away that land is?
Probably
One
I would
snake
say
stretch.
I would say about maybe about 1,300 to 2,000 bugbear feet. Probably 3,000 normal feet.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
Probably another day's journey. Just
Powell,
like
let me see your
came.
feet for a second. I need to figure out what this measurement is.
Can I look for like a dark oak wood or anything like that?
Yeah, go ahead. And
Can I
Vaden, go ahead and make your survival check. What's up, Pavel?
hug my stuffed cat?
You certainly can. Roll that D100.
Hey, Mendicus.
Who put the fucking stuffed lion as a picture?
What's up,
That's-
Yasmin?
That's pretty good.
You want to play a trick on Alkahest?
What should I roll while this shit's going down?
Yeah, I do.
I'd allow survival or nature check.
Okay, I got a new spell. All right, you go try this. You tap him in the back of the head real quick and run back here. All
Like, tap him with what?
right, your fist.
Okay.
Punch him in the back of the head.
Was it 27?
Are we doing the punching first, or?
He can do whatever he wants to. I just opened a dimension door where he is. That opens up right behind Alkahest. Just to test out my spell before we go to bed.
I don't think that's how it works. I think they have to teleport through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how I was able to target him and then succeed. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, me neither. So okay, so you cast it on Mendicus and yourself, and you both teleport directly behind Alkahest, who is like 200-300 feet off into the woods, just knocking on trees and looking for a specific type of tree. And then they just teleport right behind you.
Nothing personal, kid.
If you would like to punch him, you are welcome to.
Yasmorn told me to do this.
Mankiss, I thought that this would take us both ways. I just realized it's a one-way door. So, tell him he's doing a good job. Tell him he's doing a good job.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, Alkahest, knocking on them trees.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We gotta go.
With your 27 in nature check, as they kind of like disappear, standing right behind where they were is this large, nice, dark oak tree.
Nice. Can I try to harvest any? Will that 27 help me there?
Yeah, are you looking to like cut it down and use it, or?
It's a living tree. I don't want to get killed for doing this, but I just want some of this bark mainly.
I'll say with. Is that all you need? Is the bark?
I mean, I guess technically I'd need like a chunk of tree. Is there like one on the ground anywhere?
If you spend another hour looking, you could find a fallen dark oak tree.
That'll work.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
It's a stick now.
Fallen branch is still branch.
Нет, it fall sticker.
Yeah, you know, if it's a whole tree falls out of the ground, Kuzma, what is it?
Fallen tree.
Yeah, okay, so it is not stick.
Well, it depends on perspective and size of you.
Okay, so this is my
If you
point now.
if you mountain troll, then that's stick.
All right, well, if a really large branch falls from a tree,
And
it is
you
not
are
a
you?
stick.
Not a stick. Large stick.
Okay, so what's the difference from a tree uprooting and falling over, and it's not just a very large stick?
Size of you. So you large troll is stick.
And so eventually Vaden comes back with your 15 in survival. You found a couple squirrels and a turkey off in the wilderness. It's a much more wild area that you guys are currently in. You also find a series of mushrooms to add into it and nuts and berries.
Do we have any pots? Like in the bag of holding, do we have a pot or?
I can
something
hand
we
you my all-purpose tool and turn it into a pot.
Yeah,
Right,
Vaden,
yes.
I got plenty of that. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Well, not that type of pot, Jasmine, but I'll take the all-purpose tool. I'm gonna put it over a fire and cook it, but it will be mashed as well. Make a stew. Special stew. Can I roll to see what kind of mushrooms I grabbed?
Sure. Roll me a D100.
Oh, okay. I was gonna figure you were gonna say nature. I don't know why that rolled as the collective, but whatever.
It's probably because you last clicked on the collective. You find a cluster of oyster mushrooms.
Are they psychedelic?
No. Let me make a correction. I don't think so.
I don't know.
This is not going to be a special night for all of you.
There we go.
Pavel,
Got some mushroom squirrel stew.
Pavel, what did your 56 get you?
Just a kitten.
Okay. Do you do anything with the kitten? Are you keeping the kitten, or are you killing it when nobody's looking?
It's gonna be on my left shoulder for now.
And it might get squished in the middle of the night. Alright, Alkahest, you get back to camp. Everybody is probably already eating, or like maybe Vaden's just finished cooking his stew. And you got your dark oak wood.
Would you say it's carpentry or woodworking if I'm going big? Or, for what I'm going for? Woodworking for detailing and then carpentry for big? Because, they're both weird.
Yeah, that's what I would go
Okay.
with. I'm going to go with the guy that does a lot of woodwork here. And not you. I know you do a lot. That's a different kind of woodwork.
Smaller, that's, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, that's intricate woodworking.
That's woodworking, not carpentry.
That's more splintery. I got you.
Carpentry is building large.
Alrighty. Anyone else doing anything this evening?
Can I make a carpentry roll?
Go for it.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, there's a lot of tools out there that most people don't use, and that artificers kind of nicely get a chance to use all of these different things. Nice.
That is awesome.
So with 17, I assume I know what you're building.
Yeah.
You spend time kind of layering, getting like not thin, but a nice like couple strips of it and layering them on top of each other, and almost kind of like gluing them together, almost like heating them together and gluing them together, about maybe 2 feet all the way around. When
I also
when
have
all said and
glue
done.
from my tinkering kit, if that helps.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can use all of your kind of tools. That's why I'm just trying to like do a whole bunch of different stuff. But you eventually just kind of like start to put a curve in it, and you have Pavel help you set it at first underneath some rock between a couple trees so that it can hold overnight. After you got it nice and wet, you got the wood nice and soaked, and you bent it very slowly, and you're starting to get a nice curvature into it.
Nice. I know we talked about like 4 hours a night I can put into this.
Yeah, just because you do have to wait for it to, warp permanently overnight. Work with woodworking with what you're planning on doing.
And the beer, it's what, day 12 of 14 right now?
This will be the 13th night because you guys.
This is okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. What was that bardic inspiration for?
I was just it was a 1d6 and I'm a 1d8 now, so I was just going in there editing it and make sure it worked.
Dope. Cool. You'll be a D10 before you know it.
Yeah, man, 2 levels.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Anyone else do anything this evening other than enjoying some nice stew and seeing Alkahest work with his wood?
I don't want to watch that.
I want to ask Alkahest in the middle of the night, like to kill the kitten when I'm not looking. I think he would get some enjoyment out of that.
Y'all see any dead people?
Not usually, Yashmore.
No. I haven't talked to any in a while.
You just talked to that creepy ghost lady not that long ago.
Yeah.
That poem was pretty nice. I'm surprised you didn't go
Yeah.
for it. I really thought you were going to get all her stuff.
Better to have loved and lost.
So, Alkahest, are you going to kill the kitten in the middle of the night?
I'll cast Firebolt.
Pavel, make me a Constitution saving throw real quick. This is to see whether you stay asleep. You wake up and then your shoulder's a little bit singed. But there's no kitten on your shoulder anymore.
You could have took him off. And then I want to go back to sleep.
Alrighty. Otherwise, you guys sleep through the night, awake in the next morning. I assume Kuzma pops back into giant constrictor snake form and begins to head down the river. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Alrighty. On the back of the snake. It is a... Well, actually, let's see. Let's see what kind of random weather we get.
I'll give him some inspiration while we're on him. I'll sing him a fine tune.
If it's a new day, can I roll another D100?
You certainly can. I hope you get a Displacer Beast so that Kuzma has to carry that along as well.
We might as well walk. We might as well
So
fucking
close.
walk.
So close. Is that a lion?
Yeah, it's a lion.
Okay. Disappointed about having a lion. Alrighty. So what are you doing with the lion then? Because that's going to be a lot of extra weight for Kuzma to carry.
Put it on your shoulder.
Yeah, then the weight's on me and not you.
Physics.
I think that's math, right?
That's Pavel math. Can the lion just, like, swim?
It'll fall behind, but it can eventually catch up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. As you all continue down, it's a relatively lovely day. You know, you got a lot of tree overhang. It's partly cloudy.
Are we going upstream or downstream?
Let's see. Let me look at the rest of the river. You are heading downstream. So you guys are heading with the stream, the current.
All right.
Yep. Eventually, Vaden, you are the first to notice it. There is a fort up ahead. You can see kind of like a high gate with a nice-looking stone fortress. Very well taken care of. All the stone looks very well cut. But you can kind of see it up and around a bend and a couple guards standing just on the border. Not looking at you. They're actually looking west of you.
So, can I roll a perception check, or do I know from by seeing them their race?
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Sure.
They're shorter, so it's any of the shorter races. It could be goblin, dwarf, gnome, halfling.
Do you all see that? It's a fort up ahead. I believe there's a dwarven or gnome race guarding.
Should we pull off and sneak up?
Well, it looks like a fort, so I don't know if they have visitors.
We
I
could
think we
sneak
should
up and
stay
listen.
away from it. Honestly, they're looking for us already. So I think
They are guarding something there. We may be able to get in. I don't mind stopping.
What do you think they're guarding, Vaden? You just want to go in and steal stuff? That's not cool.
Nope. I just need to gather some knowledge about the area.
Well, this isn't our stop. I say we move on. This is another one of those things that's not our problem.
Well, I'm also okay with that as well.
I could like cast a spell on him as we pass by. And mess with him a
I
little
would
bit.
just leave them alone if we're going to pass by. Just leave them alone. You know.
Well, why not see what could happen?
Well, if you do, you know, your fancy, you know, image, you could probably do some monster around this area.
Excuse
Maybe.
fancy image?
What? I don't
You
know
mean
what it is
silent
called.
image?
Yes.
Fancy my ass.
Maybe, what is a large creature around this area? Maybe do something.
Pavel.
Pavel, I've never pulled off before, so I say we keep going.
No one curious? I'm curious.
Well, you're our ride, Kuzma. So
Yeah.
It is getting
Creepy
late.
enough.
It is getting late. It's probably around 6 to 7 p.m. The sun is starting to set.
Well, we have to make camp anyway, so let's just make camp somewhat nearby and then.
Yeah, let's
listen
just.
in and
Well, how about we observe them? Yeah.
Maybe they're friendly. Maybe they will give us a place to stay.
this
Yeah,
sounds like
we're-
a bad idea all around.
Here, no.
We're
We can listen to them chatter and find out if they sound friendly or like some traffickers.
We're gonna pull off just kind of past them. So like we're gonna pass them on the left or on the right or whatever, east, and then pull off on the same side of the bank, but like closer to our destination, but past them.
Sure. I need everybody to go make me a stealth check. Kuzma, you can make yours at advantage because you're
Yeah.
actually in the water.
And he's got inspiration.
I also make it at advantage.
I'm floundering on the back of this fucking snake.
Hey, we're pretty stealthy today. And Manicus.
Nat 20, 20, 20, 13, 8, 19. It appears you guys had more successes than failures, as this was a group check. One of the guards happens to like turn towards you all, but he seems to be looking above and beyond the river and into the forest.
Which
and then-
forest? This forest?
No, just like there's wooded area all around.
Okay. Okay.
It's just not dense enough for me to bother putting it on the map necessarily.
No, that's fine. I was just curious which
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. You do see them actually occasionally looking south towards the massive forest as well, but they are mainly focused on the western road. It's consistency. Consistency is key. But otherwise, you guys seem to go unnoticed.
How far away are we from them now? Are we like within sight distance?
Yeah, if we
Like-
build a campfire, we'll probably be noticed.
Like 100 feet?
Well, it's up to Kuzma on how far
300
you guys would pull off.
How far we pull off?
We're not within earshot. So far enough away, we're not within earshot. If we wanted to get close, we wanted to be seen or be heard, we'd have to get closer to keep us safe. We're hidden in the woods a little bit.
The woods are pretty far. Well, okay. You mean like just the general wood area?
Just
gotcha.
the...
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So you guys are off in the woods enough. Vaden can get his food that he wants pretty easily.
Hey, what kind of structure was this they were on?
Yeah, was it metal?
This is what you would see. Obviously, you might get a decent view from afar, but it's like just like a little compound with a iron gate all the way around it. A couple trees, couple graves. You can see.
Bunch of metal?
Only on the gate portion of it. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I lied. The gate is made of stone as well. It's almost an entirely stone, besides the iron gates that you guys can see through slightly, here. Yeah. You guys are camped a little bit farther away, a little bit south of here. Just out of earshot, eye shot of them. What's the plan?
Hey, let's go look for some dead people and ask them if they killed them.
What's your obsession with dead people now?
Well, I can talk to them.
Well, you can talk to me. Why the hesitation, Yasmore?
Yeah,
I think he just enjoys talking to dead people, Medicus.
Yeah,
Well, we could
let me
spend night.
express my autism the way I want to.
We could spend night and let Yasmon speak to dead people, see if they know anything about. I speak to animals too, see if they know anything about this. Maybe explore in the morning.
Yes, distance. So how far away, roughly, would we be?
I assume like a good 1,000 feet into the forest.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So a good
Short walk.
Fifth of a
good
mile.
5-minute walk.
Yeah. Well, yeah, roughly, depending on how fast or slow you walk.
Well, I may do some scouting tonight, but that's about
Well,
it.
if you go, I go with.
Hey, well, if one of y'all wants to go scouting, if we're going to bed suit, I can go ahead and give you invisibility.
Oh, yeah, you can give it to Kuzma if he would like to come with me. I'm pretty stealthy at night.
Well, I was going to make us very stealthy, but Yasmon, if you'd come along, why don't you cast invisible oneself?
I think I'm just gonna walk around in circles for a little bit around here.
Oh, that's fine. All right, I wanna go with Vaden. We're gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Then the two of you can go ahead and head off. What are you doing, Pavel?
Just hanging out.
Okay, so you're gonna hang out in camp with Alkahest, Menicus, and Yasmorn?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
eventually your lion catches up with you. What was that, Yasmorn?
Any of y'all want to come look for dead people with me?
No. No, I don't think so.
If you do, we can talk, maybe.
Oh, you're on your own with that one, but
Alright, yeah, Alkahest.
Alright, so I do
ahead.
want to scout.
Yep, you two can go ahead and roll stealth. Alkahest, if you're going to do more of your woodworking tonight, you can go ahead and make another carpentry check.
If I set up a abode, is there an advantage with all project, or is it just alchemy in there?
You'd have to read it. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, you wrote something for abode?
Why would you get advantage with a boat in there? Or get
No, you
advantage with
said
alchemy?
you said something about the DC a long time ago.
Yeah. The DC is slightly lower, having a good place to work.
Gotcha.
No advantage, just a slightly
Oh,
lower
okay,
DC.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's a 34 for Vaden and
25
for me.
As it gets darker, Kuzma eventually casts Pass Without a Trace on the two of you, and you can almost feel the shadows around you clinging on to you. When you step out of them, they almost seem to pull and linger on you just a little bit longer, allowing you to stay hidden and a little bit darker than you normally would be.
So do I get double advantage? No, I'm just kidding.
No, you just get the plus 10.
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys through the forest can see the stone walls. They're only about like 5 feet high, and then the stone structure in the middle. And you see, and right now, with y'all's vantage point, you can see the orcan head, or the head of a full orc, kind of just wandering the grounds in a circle. And he's just kind of like looking off into the woods occasionally and continuing to walk.
Am I able to see the guards?
That is the only one you see right now, is just that orc.
Well, basically my question is, like, since I was able to see guards in the guard tower from more than far away than we are now, are there any guards in the guard tower?
No. It does not appear so. And the guard tower is basically like right here, just straight up. There's just like a little dome up there.
So there's one guard tower.
Correct.
Straight up.
Correct. Yeah. But there doesn't appear to be any guards in there right now.
Kuzma, what do you think? Shall we circle the compound?
We could pretend to be lost as a guard. Or
Yes,
that
that would
orc.
also. I say maybe we circle the compound once and then ask him, make sure there's no other guards on duty. Maybe he's not
Okay.
even a guard.
We can do.
All right, we'll quickly circle the compound if you want to.
Looking for anything in particular, or?
Just like entranceways, guards.
So you should be able to see all of the gate entrances. They should be marked with like a little door symbol.
Okay.
You guys are welcome to go all the way around if you want to. But they're mainly just one on the western side and the two on the southern side, and then the door entrance right in front of your characters. But otherwise, it's just this immaculately put up stone wall. No stones stick out farther than maybe like 1/10 of an inch. The very smooth all the way around, smooth gray stone. You make your way all the way around, and that orc seems to be the only one.
Yeah.
And he's kind of
make our way to this corner.
Yeah, he's.
I have.
Go ahead.
I have an idea. What if I transform into animal and go speak to him, ask him what's going on.
Yes, but I mean, he seems to be on duty. He may just kill you and eat you for dinner.
That's why you're here.
Yep. You know what? Sure. Go ahead. I'll stay hidden.
Okay. So I'm gonna wild shape into giant spider. Or some kind of spider.
Can you?
You want me to take
that's subtle.
That's very. Yeah, just like a giant fucking Shelob coming talking to you. That's it.
Fuck it. You're right. All right. Vaden would have talked me out of that. All right. I'm just gonna go like cat then. Just regular old cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
You turn into a cat with a mustache and whiskers.
All right. And then I can speak to him telepathically.
But yeah, you can see him as you jump up on the stone wall.
Oh, on the stone wall of the thing?
Unless you want to talk from behind the wall.
No, I didn't know I could jump up that high.
Yeah, cats can jump pretty high.
All right, can I kind of see inside then as
Sure.
I'm standing up there?
Sure. I'll put you right there. Does that
Okay.
open up the map for you?
And
Tom?
then where? Yeah, it does. So I can see everything now. So which guy am I talking to? This guy? Oh, this guy. Okay. All right. So that's fine. So I kind of want to walk along the area here and was it Привет. Hello.
Who goes there? And he pulls
I am-
out. He pulls out 2 axes off of his back, and he's just looking around frantically.
I am just animal messenger. I'm supposed to check on you to see if you are all right this evening.
Who sent you? He's like, you see him like ducking behind this gravestone, but trying to keep an eye on you.
Your boss, of course. Who else has power to send the animal messenger?
My boss is inside.
Nah, he's sleepy. He didn't want to get up.
Make a deception check.
Yeah.
Come on. Can I use Yasmor's thing? That's still I haven't used that yet.
Did he inspire you?
I think he
Yeah, I
did Bardic
did.
Inspiration earlier. I never used it.
Yeah, then.
And I said
When
that
he
before
was
it
the
rolled
snake.
even too.
I mean, if it was more than 10 minutes ago, then no.
Yeah.
Oh, it was when I was a snake.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
this morning.
Alright.
We've never sent an animal to check on my watch before. Alright.
Well, test out new skill, I guess. I yet know.
I didn't know he knew magic.
Well, Williams locked. You don't know. It seems.
He uses an axe to scratch his head in a confused way. He's bleeding a little on the head now.
He definitely did that earlier with that picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, the thing you're guarding is all good, nah?
Well, we haven't seen anything sneak by, so I assume.
Okay, great. It turns out you can go off shift now. Other guy take over.
Who's taking my spot? I'm supposed to watch till dawn.
The other guy who got extra sleep last week. You know him.
Efall?
Ah.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Well, you can say thank you in morning, but go sleep now.
Yeah, I shouldn't wait for him to take my post.
No. He'd be out any moment.
Captain Ruck is pretty specific about that.
You work so hard.
I do.
You're speaking to me just now. You go and sleep.
Boss said so.
Nah.
Hey, well, thank you. And he walks over here and he unlocks this door. This gate walks through.
I will be standing by that gate.
Okay. As you see him walking that way, you can be over there. What are you doing? As he unlocks the gate, opens it, he turns around to try to close it.
He tries to close it.
Yeah, he's gonna close and lock it back. It seems.
I mean, is there any bush or anything that I could hide behind?
You have a 35 stealth. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, sure. I'm hiding behind something, some object in this area. And as he turns to lock it...
Shove your foot in the door.
No. As he turns to lock it, I let him lock it. But then I try to steal the key from him.
Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check then. You can have advantage because you did roll a 34.
Wisdom or... Oh, I guess...
That's perception, yeah. He doesn't have a
Yeah, you're
perception
right.
thing. As he turns, puts his key in the lock, locks it, and as he goes to put his key ring back on his belt, you put your finger where the belt would be, and he slips it onto your finger instead, and he just begins to walk away, and you're sitting there with his little key ring on your finger. Well, yeah, do you want me to tell anyone that there's a kitten roaming around? As he walks past by you.
No. Spell about to end. That's all magic for today.
Oh. Still, that's really cool. And he goes to reach for his key ring to attempt to get into the front door. Huh?
Oh, I'm fucking gone.
Okay, you can go ahead and be through. Lock it as soon as he's out of eyesight. Get through and lock it.
Yeah, sure. No, as soon as I go through and lock it, I toss it over the wall.
Like back in this direction. Back
Yeah,
over.
like you
Okay.
dropped it.
Hey, kitty.
Hey, you dropped key over there.
Oh, thank you.
Better.
Thank you.
You
Weird.
best.
I thought I heard it latch onto my belt. He picks it back
No,
up.
it's really bad. If you drop key again, you'll be punished. So you better hurry
Oh,
up.
please don't tell Captain Rock. Oh, God. And he like jogs inside and he disappears from sight. The two of you are free to roam the grounds, I suppose.
I suppose.
I thought we were just scouting, Kuzma.
Yeah. Well, you came in here and locked doors. So what now?
You're a cat. Just jumped down from the wall.
Yeah, yes, but how do I get out?
I did not
There's no
lock the door
emergency
behind
exit
me.
door. Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all,
I
did Kuzma say where he was going? And or Vaden, for that matter?
Perhaps you stay here. I go back at everyone else. What do you think?
I mean, well, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Okay, you just want you and me? I stay here.
Well, I mean, I left the gate unlocked. I mean, there's no reason that we can't just run if we need to.
That's true, but what if we get in trouble and need help? Pavel not here.
I believe we can run pretty fast.
I can yet. No.
I'll carry you. No problem. Turn
Alright,
into
let's
like a
ex-
rat or something.
Let me jump back
Check
real
out-
quick to camp, and then we'll come back to you guys.
Sure.
Alkahest, with your 18 from earlier, 13 plus your
I'll plus 10 it because I can use my tool, my armor of tool.
Okay.
So it'll be like a 23.
23. With your 23, you continue to work the wood. You start to put some of the leather that you have from the whatchamacallit, the chitan.
Yeah, the chitin, whatever.
Yeah, chitin, chitan. To fashion them as like straps, almost like binding the different woods that you're placing together. And you're slowly getting more and more flex into it. So you can go ahead and mark off another 4 hours, 4 successful hours into it.
Would you say overall, being familiar with the subject, that I generally have the measurements down?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, with your, not the feet keen eye, but with Alkahest's keen eye to detail and being intelligent, yeah, you definitely have the measurements in mind. Yeah. Mendicus, Yasmor, and Pavel doing anything?
How long have Kuzma and Vaden been gone for?
Probably about a half hour by this point.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure they didn't get lost.
Yeah, it shouldn't have fucking left. This is a giant problem. Just like they got a zit or something that's not quite ready to pop, but they just gotta go after it. They gotta go squeeze that shit till it turns red, and then it gets all fucked up, and then it never pops. And so that's just what they're doing right now.
Wait a second.
You just left it alone. We could have just kept on going, but no, they gotta irritate it.
I don't follow. You're saying one of them has a zit? They're popping a zit, right? They got lost popping a zit?
Yeah, exactly.
What the heck? Those dumbasses.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing. Don't ever be like them, Yasmar. Go find some dead bodies to talk to.
Oh yeah. Do that.
You know, I think I saw there was a really fancy rock over, not 10 feet from here. I bet that's a headstone. You could just dig right there and see.
Well, I might go wander near the base. There ought to be, if there's a dead body, it ought to be right in front of the gate.
Go ahead and make me a perception or investigation check, your choice. Nice. No, that was an intimidation check. Try again.
Oh! You tell me where the fucking bodies are, man, to kiss.
We left them all in the fucking cavern, Yasmar.
Oh.
As you wander around, you find a singular body. It is a dead body with about 4 arrows sticking out of its back.
This is amazing. Finally. I guess I kick the arrow some so that I can flip it over on its back.
As you turn it over, this is a very old body, but not so old that it's a skeleton. Just to the point that like maggots are eating the flesh, and the smell is enough to probably make you gag.
Oh god! Hey, Mendicus! Mendicus!
What?
You think this guy might be related to you?
God damn it, fuck you! How would you know that? And he's fucking being eaten by maggots.
All right, let me. I'll just ask him.
God damn, it fucking smells. Why'd you call me over here?
Hey, check this out.
You
Yeah,
better fucking have something good to say.
All right, I got
Mendicus-
five
Yeah,
questions.
Mendicus, you don't see this, but Yasmorn, this creature seems like prop itself up on its elbow. Not this creature, this human props himself up on his elbow, and he like looks at you in a very dignified manner, very rigid looking back, not because of the arrows in it, but like a very good posture. And
So
he
I
just
don't
turns his head
see
looking
it?
towards you. Correct.
Oh, he sees. Okay.
Yeah,
So
this is just how the
human
spell
talking
works.
to nothing.
Yeah, correct.
So, congratulations. Obviously, you must have died of old age because you are one old man. So congratulations on beating the old Grim Reaper for so long. But I just want. Do you know anything about that encampment up near yonder?
Yes.
Would you say that they are a friendly bunch?
They serve the god's side. No.
So- Okay. We're getting somewhere. Who do you represent?
I represent the Septus Court and Farrowwind.
Fairwind? Is that the is that amusement park that's in two different like localities?
Is that your next question?
Oh no, wait, no. I can't waste it.
I just
What do you know about an old man named Mendicus?
Hey, asshole! I'm not that old. I'm like middle-aged. I just got a lot of miles on me. City miles.
He could be middle aged.
I don't know the name.
All right, Mendicus, you get away with this one. He's not related to you. Do you know anything about a man named Jaws Norm?
No, I don't.
All right, well, Septus Court sucks, I guess.
And with that, his body like lowers gently back down into his body that is actually on the ground.
Hey, Mendicus, you know anything about the god's side?
Who?
Side?
No, I know that's the Alkahest question.
Side?
No idea
Alright.
who that is.
Hey, let's go back and go find Alkahest, huh?
All right.
All right, Pablo, you doing anything?
No, I just kind of wanted to help Alkahest.
Okay, yeah, you absolutely help him bend the wood, continue to bend the wood. Just holding it in place as he gets it fixated, and then just leaving it for several hours so that it can warp to that position. And it's a very slow, arduous process. It's a big word, sounds right. But yeah, with that, we'll skip back to Vaden and Kuzma, then we'll come back to the two of you going back to Camp for Alkahest. Vaden, Kuzma, what are we doing?
So Kuzma, what did we seek to accomplish here while we're roaming these grounds?
I thought we were just exploring.
Right. Well, let's go to this building right here. This outbuilding.
And you lead way. I can yet see. I can't see the map.
So I'll just check the door.
It is locked. As you jiggle the handle, it is locked.
Check windows, anything?
There are no windows. It is a solid stone structure all the way around.
Can I climb on top?
Make me an athletics check. It takes a little bit of effort, and you have to like step on Kuzma a little bit as you. Like I said, it's very. I forgot your son cat form.
No. There's a bench of some sort over here.
Okay, yeah, well, that'll make it a little bit easier. But like I said, it's very, very smooth stone, so there's almost no foot and hand holds. So you literally have to jump from the bench, grab the top, and pull yourself up.
Oh, so easy.
And then you are on top. How long does Pass Without a Trace last?
I'm gonna tell you.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, I guess 10 minutes also. Nope, it's an hour.
Okay, cool. Then you guys are still within it. You are on top of this building.
Okay, is there any cracks in the ceiling? Any?
No,
anything like
it
that?
is very nicely laid stone.
I jump back down.
3-point landing.
Well, Kuzma,
No.
I don't believe we can get in here.
We check door?
I did check door. I mean, I don't have a lockpick set on me. Actually, let me check. I don't think I ever took a lockpick set. No, I did not.
What about the other building here? Can we check other building?
Seems to be the main building that your friend went into, but
Oh,
sure. Locked.
It is locked, yes.
It seems as if this is more trouble than we expected.
we just leave.
I am curious as to what they have here, but
Well,
maybe we could be friendly and stop by in the morning.
We could act like lost travelers.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
What? Hey, let's check these gravestone. What these say? That's weird.
All right, sure. We'll start checking the gravestones.
Yeah, depending, like, the first one you look at literally says, it says Rut Gravinston Jr. served 5 years. And then each of them has just a different name on it, and then how many years they served.
Even the largest.
Correct. They're all pretty similar. I know the map doesn't relay that, but...
You know, it seems like they all here for a long time guarding something. Maybe in Stone Castle you jump on top of.
A lot taller than this little building over here.
What?
Oh, you mean the stone building over here?
Yeah, this thing over here is a point.
I would probably hide what I'm guarding in the larger building, though. Would you not?
This one has no windows. Why would I would hide in one with no windows? This is like kitchen and sleep place.
Maybe the headquarters then. Why would there not be guards constantly on duty in this building then?
Dude, I sent guard to sleep.
That's a good point. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check any loose stones. Do I see any loose stones? Perception check, maybe?
Investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah, you're just looking for something very specific.
Nope. It's pretty
no.
solid. Pretty solid. I mean, this grout line right here is a little loose, but stone is pretty solid. I don't know, Kuzma. Maybe we come here, like I said, in the morning and ask about for directions. Maybe they'll feed us a meal. I don't know what they're gonna do to that guy after we left this gate unlocked, but guess we'll see.
Oh, no one know but him and me. Kiet. Maybe I come back as Kiet.
Well, I would not do that. Maybe let's try this. Did you speak to him in your native voice?
He might recognize the accent,
Yes. Okay. Try and do a different accent. Kuzma, go for it.
Bonjour, bonjour. How you be? Shit.
I still hear it. Maybe try a more southern part of the continent accent. Try that.
Привет, y'all. How
Perfect.
Okay.
Now,
you can't notice.
now let's go. Let's tell the others what we saw. Pretty much nothing. And we will be on our way back here in the morning if they're up for it.
All right, so then we will skip back. Mendicus and Yasgorn, you guys get back to the camp. You see Alkahest and Pavel in his cracked workshop, just set up against the tree. There's the door, but you can kind of like see through the cracks and see him and Pavel just like bending the wood that they're working on.
Hey, you're finally putting together a door to fix this broken one you got?
I mean, that's currently I'm working on something else.
Oh,
I think it's
oh
a good one.
what are you working on?
Just something I was thinking about for a while.
Yeah, keeping it close to the chest, I see.
You could say that.
It's not.
Yasmorn actually did find a fucking dead body out in the woods somewhere, and fucking all shot to hell.
No, he wasn't dead. I talked to him. He just looked real old.
What spell did you use to talk to him, Yasmorn?
Huh? Anyway, Alkahest, what do you know about the god Side?
What?
Side? You ever heard of a god named Side?
Make an intelligence check.
This is like fucking telephone.
Yeah, this is to figure out whether you can tell what the fuck he means by this.
Can I make like an unintelligence check?
Yeah, you can make an intelligence check at disadvantage.
Ooh. Ooh.
With disadvantage, you guys rolled the same. So yeah, I guess you with your 20 on your disadvantage check, Yasmorn, you can choose to just know that you're fucking right.
Yeah, 20 on unintelligence.
Yeah.
I talked to a man who worshipped the god Side, who apparently can make you appear dead.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
With your intelligence check of a 20, God's Side would refer to the country you guys are in, of Frita. For the longest time, even before your birth, you had plenty of time, or your creation. You read plenty of the war between Farrowwind and Frita, the side that represents knowledge and the studying of the arcane arts, compared to Frita, who is allowed to worship gods in Farrowwind. When last you were alive, sorcerers, clerics, they were often paladins. They were often killed just for worshiping gods, and getting deriving their power from gods is illegal on that side. So this is the god side because they represent the gods.
Now, does Alkahest try to explain that to me?
Not with our history now. You're also right. That's fine. Whatever you believe in, friends.
Wait a second.
Friendly gnome.
Okay. Otherwise, about 20-30 minutes later, Vaden and Kuzma make their way back to camp.
Guys, they hiding something. Guarding something.
Is it a nice fluffy red zit?
It could be, who knows?
Is it a prison?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, did y'all get lost?
No, it was not a prison. It was a there was a guard on duty. Kuzma talked him out of staying on duty. He said go to bed. You know, he's pretty dumb. I snuck in, and we left the gate unlocked. So maybe he'll get in trouble to kill him. Who knows?
Sounds like a prison.
No, there is a leader. There is a building made completely of stone that is locked.
Yeah, you keep describing a prison to me.
Maybe.
I've been in those. Those are not fun. That's exactly what a prison sounds like. No windows, no stone walls, asshole guards, dumb. Yeah.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure that's an orphanage.
You know, it could be either, but it seemed as though there was soldier graves out in the courtyard.
Well, no, I know of orphanages up north that had many graves.
Do you know there were soldier graves?
No, it said they served X amount of years, so served years, served. I guess it could have been a prison. It could have said they served this many years in the prison, or it could have been a guard serving their time. They died in battle or something.
Maybe like a prison riot.
Well, I don't know what that is, but
Oh, it's when you get enough shanks, and they come for your evening meal, and you just shank the first guard, and then
What?
you let everyone else out, and it's all fucking goes crazy, and you try
Yeah,
to escape.
we had that
what
at
is
the
this
orphanage.
shank you speak of? What is a shank?
We did these at the orphanage too.
Yeah, it sounds more like you were in prison more than you were in an orphanage.
Man, that's just how. Look, man. Look, kids these days ain't raised right, man. That's just how you raise kids.
You mean you raise kids by teaching them how to shank people?
No, they didn't teach us how to shank people. They taught us how to stand up for ourselves.
By giving you away?
By shanking?
Where's my rapier?
Maybe that's why they gave you away.
All right. Well. Listen. I say, Kuzma and I are in agreement that maybe we go there as friendly travelers. Tomorrow, see what's going on.
You guys can wait just outside in the morning, and surely nothing will go wrong. And
No, why would anything go wrong ever?
It always goes wrong.
Medicus, I need you to change your outlook on the world. It's not all bad.
It's all bad.
There are some terrible people out there, but
Yeah,
I would
us.
say
We're the bad guys now.
I am not bad.
how about you come up and I be Snake, and I be in distance, and you warn them of Snake. You say traveler, and there's Snake around nearby, and you warn them.
Kuzma, I believe maybe they'll go and kill you. I don't
Well,
think it's a good
no,
idea.
you just tell them it's Snake of kind. You not bother, I not bother.
Why would they even care for me to warn them then?
Because you friendly traveler, and then maybe they tell you why you're here.
I thought we agreed on you approaching with me, practicing your accent.
Okay, we can try, but I don't think it's very good.
No, you go ahead. Show them what we have practiced, Kuzma. Come on.
Okay. Привет, y'all.
See? Completely different voice.
Is that
Tell.
all he knows? That's not gonna. He's gotta have more than one sentence.
Okay, Kuzma, give him something else.
This
Yeah,
is why I
I
prefer
can't
be
tell.
Snake. This is why I prefer be Snake.
I can't really tell.
Hey, look, guys, my kids go. Fucking work.
I mean, you never said y'all, whatever that means before, but I think that is enough to throw him off your accent.
You just do talking. I be mute.
Sure. Yes, I'll say your mustache gets in the way of your lips from talking.
Yes. No.
He's our slave. He's not allowed to talk.
What? I don't. No.
Yeah, hey, look, if they're tough bad guys, we just pretend to be like them.
Wait.
Yasmon, you've never made more sense in your life than you do right now.
We just tell them that we're trading people, that their boss sent us to sell them some of these guys.
Their boss is there. He said.
Yeah, we'll pretend to be traveling human traffickers.
I disagree. You're making the complete opposite of what you just made before. You're not making sense. It's something that I do not want to be associated with.
Wait, hold on. So let's stop. Are we expecting to gain anything from this?
Maybe they have food.
We gain knowledge of what's inside.
What would that benefit you, Kuzma? It's a stone temple. Why do you care what's inside stone temples?
Vaden curious.
I'm just as curious as Kuzma. This is all.
Oh, so you're both not curious? Yeah.
No.
You're both relying on each other's curiosity to get in there.
Sure.
Yeah,
Prevent y'all
just
as
squeeze in the red pimple. Just make that shit so irritated. All right, let's go. I mean, if we're gonna fucking kill these guys, then let's just get it over with.
Oh, Medigan, no one said anything about killing.
You know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna see right through that shitty fucking accent that you just had Kuzma try to do. They're gonna see you, Vaden, and immediately want to kill you. We have a fucking $1 million robot walking next to us. What's gonna happen? It has some sense here. All right, let's go kill him.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys begin to approach the gate.
I grab the knocker. I knock.
Well, on your walk up, Pavel, you being the tallest person, you can see a dwarf on the left side of it, walking around. That is about what he looks like.
Is this after a long rest?
Yes, you guys long rested. This is the next morning.
And can we take a break?
Got some serious facial scars.
What was that?
Can we take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break right here as you guys approach it. So yeah, we'll do that, and we'll come back from the break.
All right.
Day 14 on beer.
Correct. Day 14 on beer. All right. As you guys approach the gate, Alkahest, you think about the occultic diadem, the crown of Ioun, and hand it over to Yasmorn.
Oh man, this thing is beautiful, and there's so many uses I see around it. So what happens if I end up liking this so much I convert to your religion?
I mean, welcome.
Okay. I mean, I guess really anyone in our group could find a use for this thing.
All right. As you guys.
Sorry, it could come in handy. It can make you a little bit more powerful. Let you learn a little bit.
The more languages I know, the more dead people I can talk to.
Yeah. As you guys approach the gate, Pavel, you see this guard who looks up at you, and you see him slowly begin to make his way back towards the building over here before going in. Although you guys probably can't see it, but he begins to make his way back towards the door into the building. Vaden, you walk up, you take the knocker, you kung, 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 kung.
I'm gonna cast gaseous form on myself.
All right, you turn into a fart. You hear the lock eventually turn, and opening the door is this tiefling woman in a rather nice set of armor with a rapier tucked on her hip. That is what she looks like. She's a nice, purplish, reddish skinned tiefling. As she opens the door.
Good morning. Me and my comrades here, we're just friendly travelers. Just
As Mendicus floats by, she it's foggy.
Sorry,
It's foggy
sorry
out this
about
morning.
that. Yes.
Oh
Anyway,
my God, what is that smell?
it's we do have a bugbear with us.
I believe you're talking to me.
Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, it's gone. Is there anything I can help you with this morning?
We were just curious as to what your fine establishment is here. We're just passing by, and very curious bunch. My name is Vaden. This is my comrades, Yasmorn, Pavel, Kuzma, Alkahest.
I am Harmela. It is nice to meet you.
You as well. And may I ask, what is this establishment?
And Mendicus, don't forget Mendicus.
Oh yes, Mendicus.
He's in our group too.
He's floating around here somewhere.
Wait a second.
You may have lost him, but this is... Oh, that smells back.
I nudge Pavel. Pavel, stop it.
I don't think it's me.
Hold it in front of a lady. Sorry. Yes, as you were saying.
We're an outpost for Frita. We just marked the border between Frita and Fairwind. And,
okay.
Lately, not lately, for quite some time now, we've been watching things to the south from the ruins as well. Things creep out of those woods from time to time, and we just keep it from getting too far into Frita when we see it.
Ah, such as what?
Mendicus!
Did you just go off into the forest just shouting for Mendicus, looking for him?
No, I'm just on the edge.
Right, yeah.
I'll come back and I'll whisper in Vaden's ear. Hey, Mendicus said we need to kill these people.
What do you know?
Yeah. Go ahead, Alkahest.
What do you know of the ruins? Because we're heading down there. It's where I'm from.
If you don't mind waiting here, I know that the library fell about 700 years ago, and it kind of became a haunted forest after that, slowly getting worse over time. We try to keep an eye on the river from time to time and the woods as people make their way down in there. But most of the time, people on the Fairwind side go in there thinking that they have knowledge to gain from it. But to my knowledge, nothing has ever come out of it. But if you'd like, I can speak with my captain, and he may have more information for you than I would.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, just give me one moment. He's currently upstairs yelling at one of my companions for leaving the gate unlocked last night.
May I say, that is quite a fine statue you have there.
You say stature?
Statue.
Oh, statue on the far side. Yeah, gotcha.
Who is that of? If you don't mind me asking.
Our Lady Elistray.
Ah, so you follow.
No, not me personally, but Captain Gravenston had it built.
Do you
in his 100th year
worship? Who does anyone here worship a man named Side?
Side. I don't believe so. No.
Oh, okay.
I would very much like to meet your captain.
Yes.
Who worships the goddess Elistray.
Of course. Please come on in. Just stay in the foyer, and I'll go grab him real quick.
Are there keyholes in these doors?
There are. So yeah, you can. I will unlock them for you. You can go
How
through
long
them.
does that last? 1 hour?
Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah. Just close the doors behind you so people don't see. But eventually, a well-dressed, well-armored, well-groomed dwarf, probably around his 200th year or so, makes his way down the stairs towards you all. Followed behind by a sheepish-looking orc who looks like he's been thoroughly yelled at as they come down these stairs over here. All right, who? Oh, there you are. Nice to meet you. My name is Captain Ruck Gravenston. Pleasure. Who do I have the? Damn it, Mendicus. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Yes, my name is Vaden. These are my comrades. It's Kuzma, Alkahest, Jasmine, and Pavel. And we do have another one. He's floating around here somewhere. I just don't know where he is right now. He is Mendicus, but just friendly travelers. I saw that you had a beautiful statue of Elistray.
The creation of it helped keep us busy 100 years ago or so.
I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Sorry, I'm trying to talk real gravelly. His name is Ruck Gravenston. I'm trying to give him a voice that fits it.
No, that's perfect, but I didn't know what he said.
He said, we built it 100 years ago because there wasn't much to do, basically.
May I ask why you chose Elistray to portray in your
I'm
main room?
traditionally from a mountain clan, born and raised deep underground, and Our Lady Elistray likes to reach out to those usually in the Underdark, but she sometimes reaches out to us, and he throws up his fingers in the quotation, surface dwellers. And I liked what she represented: the hunt, the moon, darkness, security.
Yes, as I agree with you, I follow her as well.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure then. Please, join me for a meal. And he walks down the middle of these hammocks and takes, he kind of like just motions for you guys to join him to eat here. There's like a little buffet of breakfast foods. Nothing like spectacularly made, but, there's plenty of food on the table behind you guys. Well, what brings you to these parts?
My friend here, Alkahest, he will tell you.
No, we're going to the ruins of Ioun.
Oh, you see him kind of like look down at the ground and like he scratches his beard kind of heavily and what are you going there for? There's nothing there for you.
I mean, I helped build it hundreds of years ago. I just want to check it out.
How? He like looks over your armor. He's like, "Are you an elf?"
I'm a warforged.
Educate me.
I've been doing that most of my life. Created by the goddess Ioun.
Oh, like there's this moment of recognition where his like eyes widen all of a sudden. You're one of the warforged created by the gods for the war.
Yes.
I thought you all went away after the war.
We started popping up about 2 months ago.
Interesting. I'll have to send word to the capital. Although I'm sure they already know if this far outpost is just finding out.
I mean, some of them have done things, so they may have popped up here and there in the news.
Well, can I convince you not to go? There's nothing there. The land is forsaken. It's...
What the fuck is this smell?
I'm just hoping if I can cleanse it or whatever, I can help out my mother. There's something wrong with the library, and I believe it's affecting Ioun.
Well... Sorry, I'm just fucking Medicus chasing Yasmorn around. That's a free casting of Stinking Cloud. That's that actual spell.
Captain Rock, you don't have to convince any of us otherwise. I mean, we have no idea what's going on there, but now you're making me want to turn around.
He like crosses his arms. That's the only suggestion I can give you. I get it, you want to do something nice, and I get that. I do.
We're only going there for our brother Alkahest. He must seek out his mission.
I mean, I would not be here if not for Ioun, and if I'm to die, then if it's her will, then I'm okay with it. At one point I was living, and then I was instantly shut down, and then woke up hundreds of years later. So if it is my time, it is my time, but I will do what I can in my time of living.
I can respect that. You have duty and you stick to it. I'll tell you what I do know. Things that happen there aren't always as they seem. Sometimes we see people wander out of the forest. Dead things, alive things. Sometimes they're things that aren't even there. Our arrows pass right through them. Sometimes they're just little bobules of light that dance out of there. I don't know what happens in there. I was curious when I was younger, but I was never... He was about to say, like, he cuts himself off, like, halfway through the word stupid. I was never... had the duty to go in. So I never went.
So you don't know for yourself,
No.
is what you're saying.
But I've had adventurers pass me before on the way in. Hoping to learn something, to scavenge The ruins, the library.
Have any of them come back?
No. Well, basically no.
What
There
does
was
that mean?
There was a pair that came out of there.
A what?
A pair, like two people.
Like a fruit?
With an E, not an I.
What, like you? What were their names?
Mary.
The E is the fruit.
No, with an I, not with an E.
He's not good. He's not good at spelling either.
You know, Captain, Mendicus was wrong about you.
Who? Oh, the guy who's just floating around. How does he know me? Let me stay on track. It was.
What is that smell?
It was. That smells kind of good. It was two gnomish fellas, Perry and Mippin. They went in, and they came out maybe 4 days later. They almost seemed like they were the drunkest they've ever been, but we kept them here, tried to sober them up. 6 days later, they were still the same. We eventually let them go, and never heard from them since.
You know which way they traveled?
North, following the riverbank. But all I know is around the year 200, maybe 215-ish, something happened. Obviously, as well before I was alive. And things just got weirder and weirder to the south. The library shut down, all of its workers left, all of its worshippers left, all of the people who were book hunters just stopped coming back. And now, anyone who goes there, rumor has it they go crazy or just never come back. But, as I said, I respect duty. And if you go in, I ask for one simple favor. About 6 days ago, and he points over at the orc who's just sitting on the bench under a hammock. Scarpendic's half-brother went in there. He saw a lady come out and then rush back in. We told him not to, but he said he could help her, and he rushed in. If you happen to come across a half-orc, well taken care of, blonde mohawk, his name is Corpa. He's got a beautifully carved hand axe and a great axe to match it. Greenish. But if you happen to see him, send him back our way.
Привет, y'all.
I'll reward you.
Привет, y'all. If need favor from us, then we take this guy along with us. He needs guy does point out this man you speak of. No.
He's with me on the outpost. I will not let another one of my soldiers willingly enter that forest.
Well, perhaps you send us in with something else then.
And that's Kuzma.
Y'all.
What if I gave you some of the payment early, and if you...
that would be sufficient, I believe.
He reaches in his pouch and he hands Vaden. He hands you a small ruby.
Sure, I'd put it in my pocket.
I can offer more if you bring him back, but even if it's just his body, I'll pay you for it. He deserves to be buried here with his brethren.
We appreciate your generosity, but we will do our best.
Well, if you make it out of there, come back by here. You'll have a shelter and a place to stay the night.
Thank you.
And
you very
then
much.
I can say that I saw somebody sane come out of there.
It is our goal now. I believe.
Well, luckily we're not at all sane going in, so perhaps we're immune.
I nudge him again.
Y'all.
Captain Brock Gravison.
Vaden.
May I ask, since you worship the goddess Illustray, I do not know what I am here, why I'm in this area, but I believe I was tasked to find these, and I show him one of the Dabu statues. Is there any?
Little fat man.
Yes. I only have 2 of them. I was tasked with finding more. Do you have any idea where any of these would be?
Never seen one like it. It's funny. It looks like a kid's toy, though.
Yes, I believe they do something more, but for now, I guess you could call them that.
Captain,
Yes. Yeah,
would you be
Yasmorn.
interested? Yes. Would you be interested in purchasing our mustachioed friend over there?
He's not for sale. Ignore him. He's just.
Oh, we've already found a buyer.
Well, it doesn't seem as if he's interested, Yasmorn.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, sure. We'll say deception. Thank goodness for that plus 11.
Yeah. Oh well, don't forget because of your actor feat. That's a 21. Because you can't.
So is
roll
that on the nets? It's not on the finals.
Correct. Yeah, it's whatever your roll
nice.
is. Yeah, it becomes a 10 and plus your 11. So the minimum deception check you can roll is a 21.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He rolled a 3 and got a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, all rolls below or 9 or below become 10.
That includes
And then
nat
I get
ones.
plus 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's basically trained to not fail. It's kind of like rogues, how rogues eventually get that at level 11. It's anything they're proficient in, they can't roll below 10. And he looks at the rest of you all, and he kind of like takes a quarter step back, like not far enough to like actually truly believe what he's saying. I assume this is some sort of joke.
As I say, not all of us sane.
I nudge him
Y'all.
again.
Well, good luck.
It's true.
Y'all.
It's true.
Excuse our friend Kuzma. He's just from the southern part of the regions.
We're about as far south as you get. I get it.
He's further south.
Yeah, he's from that land that you were talking about earlier. That's where we found him. We came from there.
The mustache of Anderon. I've never seen it. It's the continent to the south. It's. Right.
Well, Captain Rook, it is still early in the morning. I guess we shall be on our way. I thank you. For
Take the food with you. This is all the leftovers from breakfast.
Sure, and
Yeah.
I take it, mash it as I'm walking away.
Alright. Easy enough. And you guys head back on the road.
Wait, can I float into the fucking secret place?
Yes. Hopefully you guys don't leave this map. Where do you want to... Oh, over there?
Yeah.
Yep, you sure can. There's a lock.
I can't unlock the door to get in.
Oh, that one.
I left that door unlocked.
Well,
I
yeah.
locked it. Yeah.
Well, I'll float on down.
As you head down these stairs, it is almost like a small chamber where they seem to like build caskets and get their dead prepared to be buried. Not like a mummification chamber, but just like a embalming and casket making place.
All right, so there's no secret treasure here.
Nope, doesn't seem to be here.
All right. And I'll leave with everyone else.
Okay, you become your.
No, I'm still a fart until I fucking get out of this place.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Like, I was ready to come out of gas form and just murder that first lady. And that just very
See,
surprised.
See, not all things you find in the forest are bad. We got good information. I got to practice my accent.
Yo.
Y'all.
Ah, Kuzma, I believe you'll get it sooner or later. It's just
Duh.
So is it like y'all?
well, it's the southern slang, if you would say.
I can't yet understand you through your accent.
Sorry, I'll practice y'all.
Vaden, you can go ahead and write down that ruby. It's worth 100 gold pieces. Obviously, you wouldn't know that, but just so, in case you get more gems in the future. Yeah. Alrighty. So you guys hop on the back of Kuzma and begin heading south, right?
Yeah.
It's like a lazy river.
I mean, you could float down it and go slower, or you could go a little bit faster and have Kuzma actually moving.
I'm not
with
going
the
very
tide.
fast.
Yeah, he's just, he's not going to action dash the whole time, but he's just dragging.
I mean, I'm just wondering, like, are we going down, like, running the, like, secret rapids? Is this fast flowing, or is this,
It's like 1 to 2 rapids most of the time. Like, maybe there's, like, a small section of a 3 rapid, but that's about it. Not that I'm a rapid expert, so. Okay.
Cool.
So, yeah, you guys begin to head down this forest. Or it's down the river.
So slow now.
Yeah. Slowly, as the forest gets denser and thicker around you, riding on the back of Kuzma, there's a fog that begins to cover the trees and the water. You can no longer see maybe more than 30, 40 feet ahead of you. It's quiet, other than the sound of distant animals.
Hey, what was that guy's name? Ruck what?
Gravenstun, sorry. Gravenstun. Like Gravestun, but Gravenstun.
Yeah, Graves.
You guys are heading through this water. You see the occasional bobble of light that Captain Ruck told you about. These little, in this case, it's a little orange globule of light just kind of bouncing through the air across the water, maybe 3-4 feet above it. And when you look at it, it blinks out for a moment, then it appears about 6-7 feet away, and just keeps just shifting through this forest. Up on one of the branches of the trees is this weird, disfigured pigeon. It's got like wings almost like the size of owl wings, but it's, the rest of its body is very clearly a pigeon body. And it gives off like a random, like somewhere between a and a whoo, like a just weird combination of the two, as it turns its head all the way around in 360 degrees, or almost like 360, like about like 320 degrees. They're just like looking all around it with its large owl-like eyes, just peering all about. On your character sheets, you should see on the main page, on the attributes page, there is a sanity check. I need everybody to go ahead and roll that.
A sanity check?
Yep.
I think this is my place of being here, Yasmorn. I think I'm more comfortable here than you are.
Wait, where are we?
Alkahest, do you not have it? No, I'm on their inventory back sitting there.
We're home, Yasmorn. Don't you see your house in these trees? The lights floating around? Your children playing, dancing?
Where's my shank?
I don't know what to say to that, Yasmorn. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, Maidicus. Kuzma.
Guzman, this forest is real dead. I'm sorry.
So, everyone, you're just kind of going through this forest. Kuzma, or through this river. Kuzma, you have the unfortunate piece that your head is constantly going up and down, below and above the plane of the water. So whenever you're below the water, your head dips down, your eyes peer up, you can see this beautiful, luscious green forest. And not even green. There's greens and blues and reds and oranges all mingling healthily together. And then as your head rises to the surface of the water, and as it breaks the plane, the trees wilt, die, crack, fall over. And as your head comes up, you see the scene before you of this wilted, misty forest. Then every time your head dips back down, the farther down you go, the forest becomes more alive. And as you come back up, same thing over and over again, watching the birth and death of this forest. And not a natural decay, a very unnatural, sickening decay every time you come up and break the surface of this water.
I'm gonna go ahead and start screaming, and then dive under the water. Just stay under there.
So all of you are drug under the water, as I guess they would hear it in their head, or I guess they would hear a snake like hiss very loudly.
Yeah, they'd be here hissing.
Yeah. So you guys just hear this. I'm not gonna even try to mimic what a loud snake hiss. Just like that. And then it comes up for one breath of air before it dives under the water, pulling each of you under the water with it.
Well, I'm gonna let go of the snake. I don't want to drown.
Yeah. I assume everybody lets go. Comes up.
I'll let go. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you all come up out of the water, pulling yourself up under this very squishy marsh, Kuzma in his giant constrictor snake is still under the water. You can see him just swimming about, trying to get deeper and deeper until he hits the base of this, about 20 feet down of this river, and you can kind of just like see this gigantic constrictor snake just swirling in place, trying to dig deeper into this soft earth beneath him.
What's wrong with Kuzma? Pavel, what's happening?
He's broken?
I mean, this could be the crazy shit that people talked about.
Well, shit, how do we...
Look, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's Kuzma. That's just Kuzma.
He hasn't done that before.
You sure about that?
Well, not that. Maybe...
Since I've known him, he is not.
Whoa!
Maybe it's just sad all these trees are dead.
Hey, wait a second. When I was under the impression Pavel could only say his name.
You have not talked to Pavel much, then, Yasmorn. He is more intelligent than that.
Oh man, that's creepy.
You didn't talk to him when you gave him a hand job?
I especially avoid conversation then.
That's fair.
Can I?
You can stay down there for
again?
2. Yeah, you. I was about to say you can stay down there for 2 minutes before you start to drown.
Yes. All right. So if they talk long enough, I'm gonna transform again.
Are you guys doing anything to help him, or are you just gonna kind of wait it out?
Well, how do we help a fucking snake on the bottom of the river floor?
You can just tell me no, Mendicus.
I'm just trying to think of something I could do, and I don't really have anything besides jumping in there and drowning myself.
In your contemplations, about 2 minutes passes. You can either start making Constitution checks that will get increasingly harder, or Constitution saving throws that will get increasingly harder, or you can transform.
Oh, me? Oh, I'm gonna transform then.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna wait out to probably want to wait a minute anyway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Yeah, as soon as
transform
your your snake lungs start to burn.
Sure. Don't everybody correct him. I'm transforming a giant sea eel. I can only breathe underwater now, and I'm very happy. Just kind of chilled out. Everything's great under here now.
Is that a
So maybe-
freshwater sea eel?
Uh-huh. So I'm not thrashing about anymore. I'm not screaming in the seal language, or sorry, sea eel, giant freshwater eel.
There are eels that are freshwater.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing. They can literally actually most eels can switch back and forth between salt and fresh. They're super fucking weird. No, okay,
Don't
okay.
be correct.
No. Fun fact. We as human beings, we have been to the moon. We have shit in space. We do not know how eels reproduce.
They go off on like this own special place.
They go somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle-ish area, and that's all we know. We know that the males will their stomach turns into their gonads, and that's all we know. And if you have an eel in captivity, it won't ever reproduce.
Can we leave this in?
Sure, yeah, I'll teach some people some shit. Yeah.
I was under the impression as human beings we can only say our name.
Well, that's why you're a gnome, therefore don't have to say
We're
your
not
name.
fucking Pokemon. Yeah,
I thought they reproduced by like, you know, the what is it? Like they shoot their sperm cloud over the eggs.
People have no idea. They've never seen eels reproduce.
Seahorses.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
seahorses do that.
seahorses just like squirt them out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, seahorses squirt the eggs out, squirt the semen out, and then the males.
No, like they squirt the live seahorses out of their belly.
All right. Anyway, I'm a sea eel now. Sorry, a freshwater eel.
Yeah.
And I'm happy under the water now.
Yep. Do you want to communicate that with anyone?
No, I'm kind of stunned, paralyzed, and just gonna stay in the water. I don't want to talk to anybody.
You guys see him turn into a eel. Very similar to the giant constrictor snake, just smaller and just kind of like floating there, waving in place as eels do.
I'm going to pick him up.
Go ahead and make an unarmed attack against him then.
Unarmed attack.
Oh yeah, because you literally have to grab him at disadvantage because you have to like strike into the water and try to grab him. Because I don't think he's going willingly. So
unarmed strike at disadvantage.
Correct. Let me look up what a giant sea eel is.
I mean, he's out of there.
14, yeah. Kuzma, at this time, the black hand of Vaden whips into the water, grabs you, and he is now holding this giant eel in his arms.
Stop! Let go!
Smack him! Shut up! You will come with us. Shush!
Snap out of it, Kuzma. Snap out of it. Turn
Smack
back
him
into regular Kuzma.
Did you want to like do a shit ton of damage to him in the kiss just to wake him up? It seemed to fucking work. Yeah. Hey, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, let me punch him right in the face.
Use that fucking karate you learned.
Alright, just roll an attack roll. AC is 14. He's squirming. He's squirming.
Kick him in the balls. Oh wait, never mind. It's an eel.
Can I do it at advantage because he's fucking grappled?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Alright, go ahead and punch the seal. Alright, he has 15 HP left. As you wham!
It's gonna take a long time, boys.
I will punch
him.
I'll punch him as well.
Okay, so, to keep this a little bit shorter, you guys do eventually punch Kuzma.
No, let us keep doing it. This.
Okay, 8 damage. Okay, 7 HP left.
Can we roll initiative? I have a bite.
Yasmorn, you want in on this?
With my rapier?
No.
With that, with the nat 20, he just punches you in the back of the head and you turn back into Kuzma on land.
How sane do I feel now?
I mean, you're probably not happy to see the forest in this manner, but...
The thing's changing?
No, they're no longer changing. They're just how they are.
Kuzma,
well,
just close your eyes. Close your eyes,
guys,
friend.
You need to understand. Every time I went below the water and then above water, it was like forest dying over and over again. It was terrible. So I stay underwater.
I need you.
It's worse than this around us right now.
Yeah, Osborne, you should have
just
stayed in
close your
class.
eyes.
You should have fucking stayed in class, yeah, Osborne.
I take a piece of cloth and I say, here, Kuzma, and I tie it around his eyes. You do not want to see the forest this way.
I appreciate. I sit on shoulder of Pavel and
Pavel will steer you in the right direction.
go about.
I need a perception check from everybody.
Including the
Except for
blind
you.
person?
Except for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Vaden and Alkahest. Vaden, you believe off in the forest, maybe 200. Well, I guess you can't really see that far. You see this outline of a winged, six-legged creature, like walking on one of the branches. Just not. You can't make out too much because it is through the heavy fog and mist. But eventually, it just kind of disappears out of sight. Alkahest, with your nat 20. You see the same creature, but it has a particularly feline appearance to it.
These aren't those fucking creepy ass bugs, are they?
A feline with 6 legs sounds a lot like a displacer beast, but way off in the like I said, about 100 feet away, and then it disappears from sight.
Well, it seems like we might have to fight the displacer beast.
Well, if Pavel would just get his displacer beast back, we could let them fight.
That would be nice.
You have your lion, though.
Yeah, what happened to that lion?
What is your lion's name, Pavel?
Leon.
I assume you guys continue your trek through the woods.
Yeah, slowly and on guard.
As you continue, the fog seems to get thicker and thicker until you're almost forced to hold hands or keep within touching range to see one another. There's the faint sound of steel on steel, like a blade sharpening. You look around, you see nothing. The fog almost begins to clear, and you can see floating in the air ahead of you, like green hills. You shake your head slightly and they go away, and you're just back in the forest. And you hear what sounds like marching. Hundreds of feet marching right on top of you. You look around, you look up, you look down, you're just in this march. You shake your head multiple times to try to clear it, and on that last shake, you guys find yourself... Everybody... Well, this really only goes for Alkahest here. The rest of you are able to clear your head of this. Alkahest, you're back in the war. You are General Alkahest, the Tinker of Terror. You are here for the battle between you and Frank. You are attempting to take control of this pass, the twin cliffs. You have beside you, you got word that your 5 captains were coming to greet you to get word and plan your strategy. You have archery units. You guys are going to be on the left side of the map. You guys have archery units, which are here, which Vaden will be the captain of, but obviously it's not Vaden. We'll introduce characters in a moment. We have the cavalry unit, which is Kuzma is in charge of. We have the infantry unit, which Mendicus is in charge of. The mages, which Pavel is in charge of. And the pikemen, or the spearmen, as I think I accidentally told you, is... same idea, though. Pikemen, spearmen, is Yasmorn is in charge of. Now, Pavel, I went ahead and texted you because I knew you wouldn't have time to pick out a name and a race like that. So I went ahead and texted you yours. Everyone else, You are your captains of your unit. You are. These are your scouts, by the way, Alkahest. We'll kind of get to what they all do in a little bit here, and abilities and whatnot. The archers, each of the units has 150 people in it, thus the 150 HP. If you click on the damage, click on the formula, it rolls it automatically. So that would do 22 damage. You'd kill 22 people with one singular attack of a volley. Now that is, you'll see like each of them, if you click on your character sheets, has the attack and then the name of the person you're attacking. So the archers are particularly good against killing pikemen and infantry, but not as good against cavalry and mages. They do less damage to the cavalry and mages. The 0.5 is once you reach half soldiers, you don't do as much damage. So those, you have a damage reduction once you reach half of your soldiers. Does that so far make sense?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Your speed is what it says on the sheet. In the case of the archers, for example, you have a movement speed of 40. The cavalry is 60. The infantry is 40. The mages and the pikemen are 25.
Do my units move independently?
Yes. Each unit can move independently of each other.
And attack independently?
Correct.
Okay.
Alkahest. Your scouts can do one of two things. They can act as messengers to give bonuses. You can always give a plus 5 damage by sending your scouts out. Once they reach the unit that they are going to, the next two attacks will do 5 extra damage. Or they can scout out an enemy troop movement, and you will get to see where I plan on moving my troops, because we're all going to take our turns at the exact same time. I will put myself on deafened until you guys message me to come back in. I will plan out where all my troops will go, because I will be playing all of Frank's units. And you guys will plan out where all of your units will go. And then we will move simultaneously.
Question.
Yes.
Can Kuzma see any of this, even if he's lost his mind at this point?
So you guys are kind of like seeing this play out, and you just see Alkahest kind of go like dumb, like just got like stunned, staring off into this.
Pilot.
And you guys, and you guys are just like watching around him, and you guys are probably like very enraptured by what's going on.
Okay, so we can like kind of see pictures that Alkahest is seeing.
Yeah, whatever Alkahest is seeing through himself and his scouts as it is described to him is what you guys can see.
Do I recognize Frank?
Make an insight check.
The Battle of Boobs Hill.
So with the topography, this is like a mountain cliff and whatnot like that.
It's not
right?
that high up. It's more like just maybe like a 200-foot range. Like all of this region that is mountainous is half movement.
Yeah, but that helps with the archers and whatnot. Give them a point to where they can't be ambushed or whatnot.
Yep, or at least makes it harder for the people to get to. That's all strategy you guys have. Archers, your range is 30 feet. Mages, your range of attack is 40 feet. Because the mages are slower. They in all reality don't look anything alike. Completely different.
Frank the Tank.
7.
But so your scouts can either make a movement first. If you get within 50 feet of a troop, of one of the enemy troops, I will make my movement first, so you can base your strategy around that. And you can move 2 scouts per turn. You decide what the scout's going to go do, and they will go do that. You can only send 2 scouts per turn.
Gotcha.
So you can eventually have all 6 out doing things, but you can only send out 2 at a time. Alkahest, you also have an ability called Foresight. It has 5 uses. Your ability is a minor version of the 9th level spell Foresight. And this is you finally remembering this. Ma'at has Decapitate. Frank has an Assassination ability. You have a Foresight ability, where you can grant Foresight to yourself and one other person for 10 minutes a day. But in this case, for the sake of this battle, you can see where I'm going to move 1 unit for free without having to use the scouts, just from your high vantage point. And the next attack against that unit has plus 5 damage. Does this all make sense to everybody?
Yep.
I think so.
Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get our troops placed.
Sure.
I will let you guys discuss where you want your troops. I will figure out where I want my troops. And then we will both place our units. I will say this, no crossing the midway point. The tree right in the middle that is clearly me just taking this map and making it a mirror image of itself.
Yeah, it's fucking a giant pair of tits.
Oh,
like
nice.
It's
look at it.
But
I
yeah.
say, since we're all captains, like.
Oh yeah, we should all introduce ourselves. Each of you are going to enter the general's tent, General Alkahest. Whoever would like to go first, you're welcome to. Introduce yourself, your name, and a general description of what you look like. Describe yourself.
General description.
Yep, describe yourself, and then introduce yourself how you would the General Alkahest. Whoever would like to go first.
So I'm a very southern, gentlemanly looking type of person with a full white on thing, maybe large white mustache and a large white cowboy hat, and I am hold on.
That Kuzma accent out of here.
Yeah, I am captain.
Hey y'all, I'm talking like y'all. Kentucky Fried
Come back
Chicken.
to me.
I'll go. So my guy's kind of he's a classic archer looking guy. He's got a nice tipped up cowboy hat on the side, nice leather boots, a nice drinking horn, big old bow. I'm Captain Abraham Alamo, aficionado of absolute archery and other archer-like things that has to do with archery.
All right, next.
All right, I'll go next. I'm a full orc. I am only wearing underwear, whitey tighties, and I am clearly high on hallucinogenic mushrooms. Berserker style. I'm Captain Underpants. Time to die.
All right, can you say that one more time, just normally, so that we can actually hear what you said? It broke up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. I'm Captain Underpants. It's ready. I'm ready to go. Time to die.
That is amazing.
Yasmorn or Pavel?
I'm a bugbear, and I got a long purple wizard's robe that's slightly too small, and you can see it like stretching, with a Kuzma-sized hat, 2.5 feet tall. And my name is Captain Pavel, the persistent Man, that's a lot of fucking P's. I should have practiced. Captain Pavel, the persistent purveyor of power.
So as I was saying, I am a southern gentleman. I am Captain Lieutenant Marmalade the Fifth. That's the best I can do right now.
Man, you can't get away from that Kuzma accent.
Yeah, that fucking Russian sticks on the tongue. Huh?
Yeah, just slipping in a couple syllables there.
And
That's
we're talking to Kuzma, right?
It's like Kuzma's ancestor here.
And lastly,
No relation.
I am a hairy man, half hair, sort of werewolfy. It's a yellowish hair, sort of bear-like in nature, like a yellow bear. I got a red outfit on, a red cape on my back with farming tools on it. I'm Captain Yawning Arok, Hoplomachus, King of Spearmen. And these are my 5 pikemen: the penny-pinching pikemen, the powerful pikemen, the petty pikemen, the posh pikemen, and the proud pikemen. And we are here to serve you.
and these are your captains. I will deafen myself as you guys decide where you want the units to go. I'm going to go ahead and make all mine invisible and start moving them around. Yeah, don't move the scouts. The scouts have to stay with you for now, Alkahest. Because you're basically like, wait, see what's going on, and then send them all out once the battle has begun. I will go ahead and deafen myself. Just message in out of character chat or in character chat whenever you guys have all your units in place. I'm going to deafen myself now. Just keep it relatively clean. I will not be able to hear you.
General Marmalade. What do we do? Oh fuck! I can't do it. I thought it was so stupid.
And I'm gonna place my units up on this hill here.
Well, here, I think that we should have the melee guys guard the non-melee.
Oh, of course, you guard my archers. That'd be the greatest idea possible, I'd say.
I'm gonna go on
I'll
down
stay.
here to this here open field. What y'all think, General Alkahest?
It depends.
Down this way.
Depends how much you want. I mean, we want to advance versus, try to be defensive and get to position. There's no telling what Frank's gonna do.
I'll say I put my archers on the hill, and they'll shoot down at the cavalry if they come.
We need to kill, no hiding behind hills. We need to murder.
My men are
Murder and kill.
My
Pillage.
men will murder, they will kill, but they are ranged attackers, sir.
You need to see the whites of the eyes of the enemy.
Well, there won't be whites of the eyes once I put an arrow through them.
General Alkahest, where do you want us to go? We are ready to kill and die.
And we are ready to kill.
I mean, I feel as though, play to your strengths. I mean, if you truly want to go out there and no man's land and die, that's quite up to you.
That's what we're for. We are the vanguard. We are the leaders. First into battle, last one's out.
Lieutenant Marmalade will direct his horses down on this way to the open field.
Do we want to launch an all-out assault?
My recommendation is that we launch all-out attack on one side.
Alkahest, are you familiar with, we'll attack them very quickly. Like a very quick attack before they realize what hit them.
Almost like a blitz.
You mean
Yeah.
like a blitzkrieg, like a
Yeah.
lightning war?
That's what I'm saying. We all join in on one side and just take them out.
You know
We
what?
should strike like lightning.
I heard of this strategy before, and it has worked plenty of times.
I mean, I've amassed many graves in my time, and I've been keen on slaughter. I mean, I'm going to outlive the rest of you, so if you want to die, I'm fine with it.
Well,
Hey,
Exactly what I hear from my general.
my handed drinking horn here has allowed me to live hundreds of years there.
Imagine
Although
I am
I
like
am a
a
human.
Congress, and I'm sending you off to die.
I will turn around and leave then.
I have a question if you guys knew.
Take my infantry with me.
Out of character at least. He said I only have 40 feet of movement. I moved from here to here. I mean that's.
I
like,
think
No,
yeah, we're
this
just
is
setting
set
up. Yeah.
It's just set up. Once the actual fight starts, then that's when the movement.
yeah,
So
yeah.
do we
but
want
you're
to?
saying I could set up wherever the hell I want then.
Yeah, without we can't go past the middle point.
But I say we either all attack or all defend.
Oh. Then I will set up by the mages.
No, I say we all fucking bum rush the shit out of one side.
Yeah.
We
Do
can
we,
bomb rush,
look,
it's not a problem.
yeah, I think let's.
Well-
Do you think we should just one big attack as one
Yeah,
unit?
we just
In
fucking
which
ball up.
direction? This
You
way?
see,
I mean, my
They
horses
get-
aren't going to go up this way. I can
Yeah,
flank
put them on.
flank from the
What if
bottom.
we do this?
They get
Wait, maybe he can see
fucking
that.
half damage if we fucking do enough.
You
damage.
can't see that.
Well, I say myself that I will take the high ground. It's better for the arrows to fly.
I mean, they're gonna do
We
the
all
exact
fight
same
in the
thing.
middle.
It's only going to be 30 feet movement, 30 feet on your arrows, he said earlier. So you being that high up doesn't really mean too much. Unless you're...
Yeah, but
We come down
Gravity.
here. We come down here. Everybody comes down here, and then I will flank from the south. with
You're
the
just gonna
cavalry.
get fucked by pikemen. Cause he's gonna set up defensively.
Yeah, I say we have a line of infantry and pikemen, and then behind that the mages and the archers, and then I say we even keep the cavalry behind that so that they can react in case
Yeah.
something goes wrong.
And we just
Say-
fucking ball up like crazy here.
I
and
do
then-
say that the infantry should be in front of me right here.
So
Well,
where
I
you want
think
me?
the archers are as far as we can go. I don't think we can go further than that.
Infantry along this line right here.
Well, I think
So
can
go
we
past
be
the
able to
bush.
see us?
You also don't want to get bottlenecked into that.
That's
I
fair.
mean, I don't think it matters.
Well, you
I
say
don't think it matters.
maybe.
Fucking, we're going to die. We might as well die like men.
Well, you got to see here now that a volley of arrows could take us all out here.
Well, that's fair.
Not if you're shooting them.
Well, I say that the infantry take a step forward.
I still think I should be down here, like coming in from the.
Go ahead, fucking go
Like-
down there to die all by your lonesome. Captain Underpants don't care.
I'll say that I do say so that the pikemen should be right behind the cavalry.
Yeah, because fucking bunch of dudes running around can totally keep up with dudes on horses.
And my speed's
Captain
25.
Underpants don't know no better.
Look. My speed is the speed of my men are very slow.
Listen, your job is to just take the arrows for my archers. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Captain Underpants don't know no better.
What's the speed of y'all's infantry?
40.
60.
Oh man,
25.
Oh yeah, me and the mages are pretty slow here. Archers, what do you got?
I say that the mages take a step back since they have the longest casting.
I agree.
I agree. I think if there's anything that we should protect from the arrows, it's the mages.
That is correct. I believe they should take a step back right on that hill there.
Yeah.
If their casting ability so allows them. What is their casting range?
I think y'all should all hide up on these hills and let the cavalry flank from the rear.
What's the
Flank
casting
us out.
range of the mages?
They have cavalry too, Mr.
Well,
Cavalry
don't
Pants.
forget, we have scouts. We got 2 scouts we can use.
I can't move them yet.
How far away can the mages hit? Like 60
I have
feet?
no clue.
It should say on your let me see.
Alright, so we have 2 options. We can attack like men, or we can sit up on this hill like a bunch of bitches.
I
And
say
what
we.
you're saying right now is we sit back on this hill like a bunch of bitches. Is that what you're saying? You're gonna send my men to die all alone, or are we
Strategic.
going in together?
Look, I say the cavalry follow us at a safe enough distance to attack if we get flanked, so that we can, back the archers and the
All I'm
mages. up
saying
and
is the
protect them.
cavalry do more damage to infantry
Yes.
than they do to like anything else.
Yes.
Then why are they not in the center, where we expect the infantry to be?
Because
Why are
I
they
have the
flanking?
fastest movement.
I believe
Are you gonna get shot by mages and archers?
cavalry
Never see
should
us.
probably proceed a few more feet forward.
General Alkahest, where do you want the cavalry?
1 second. Do we think Dustin's going to take a defensive position? You guys, let's try to like metagame Dustin for a
He
second.
is a giant pussy. He is going to sit on top of that hill like a giant pussy. That is what I think he's going to
I
do.
believe he's going to have the cavalry come down this ramp right here of this.
Then
hill.
good for the fucking cavalry. We can shoot their asses as they try to
Well,
run
hey, no,
towards us.
wait. If the cavalry come, I want at them.
We got to think about the
Sure.
exit points of
Yeah,
how
I'm-
like this
yeah.
map's working too. So like,
In fact, how about instead of infantry and pikemen all at once, we go 1 and then 1 and 1 and 1 and 1.
What, we fucking walk at them in a straight line?
Well, no, I'm just saying for we go infantry, pikemen, infantry, pikemen.
Yeah. Let's fucking full on redcoat their asses.
Well, let's just attack right now when he least expects it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's busy fucking looking at his phone. We just murder him.
Let's go. Let's march. Let's march. There are no rules in war. He's looking at business style.
Alright, so we have one problem.
He better really hope he doesn't open porn right now.
I believe that my men are set in their best positions possible.
yeah, if you guys like your positions, I mean, we don't know what he has set up, so whatever he has set up, we can try to counter after the fact.
I believe
medicals.
infantry should probably spread out
Exactly.
zigzaggedy on the
Exactly.
pikemen.
No, we're bull rushing.
Well, you might want to pull down onto that hill right there where you can immediately infiltrate.
Oh, let's do that. Why don't we just shove right through it? Have some cavalry in the front and back to protect us. And the pikemen and the infantry just bull rush them, and the cavalry keeps them all up with us.
Well, Mr. Captain Underpants right there, I think you might need to take a front position on those pikemen.
I don't have the pikemen. I have the infantry.
Yeah. You take the front
Hoorah!
position of the pikemen. You take in front of them since your men are probably gonna die fast.
That's what we're here for. Hoorah!
Every single one of your men better kill at least one guy, and then it's okay.
Like I said, I believe we are in the best position possible.
We should tell our enemy it's his turn to move.
Captain Underpants, for every one of your soldiers, there is this wax-colored little thing that I have for art for each one of them that survives.
Should we go on ahead and tell him he's ready?
Yes.
I will do so.
Like little wax cylinders you use to like color in things.
Oh, crayons. Oh, yes. I would rather have methamphetamines.
Pervitin, to be exact.
All right, what's up?
Yeah, we're ready.
You ready?
We are ready, sir.
Alrighty, I will show my units as well. Just so you guys know, once I had all mine in place, I panned back over to y'all's, but I couldn't hear you anyway, just so that it's not as boring if they have people having to watch YouTube. But yeah. What are we doing? What are we rolling for?
Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm gonna kill y'all! Wow, this is really similar. This is kind of creepily similar.
Yep.
I know, his are more varied.
Hey, you know, that's
We
alright.
just kind of said, fuck this, let's just bunch them.
Alrighty. And we will pick up with the Battle of Alkahest and Frank at the Battle of Tit Hill.
I knew it was called that.
Yeah.
The booby brawl on Tit Hill.
Yes, that is the name of this battle, is the Booby Brawl of Tit Hill. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of The Essence of Deitas on All Natural. Thank you for joining us. Please join us next week for our next episode. You can catch us live at twitch.tv/allnatural at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're on YouTube, Spotify, or many other podcasting locations. Just search All Natural.